What's up, guys? So about a year ago, maybe a little bit more, my wife and I had an idea to have this pretty awesome project that we wanted you guys to follow along with us on. And there's so let me show you that before I hop into the reason why we want to do this. Okay, so if you see behind me, this little house, this little tiny house is what we call it. We're going to be converting that into a storefront for Good View Woodworks. It's already on our property. It's small, but I think can really help us out in our business. Okay guys, so whoa man, I just tripped. So we have this old building. I don't know if you can see it from behind me. This old building, it's like right off the road. When we bought our house, this little building was, from what we found out, it was like a little barbershop back in the 50s. And we're getting it cleaned out, and my wife and I are actually going to be kind of turning it into like a little showroom or shop, or like a place where we can sell some slabs and other things. Right now we're getting it all cleaned out. We were just using it for storage, so we had a bunch of stuff in here. I want to show you something really cool though. So this old heater used to be in there, like this old oil burning stove. And if you look real close, the date says 1947 on it. The cool part was, right behind it on the floor that was resting on this piece, had this really cool little steel plate. I thought it was just a rusted, but it actually has like a little design on it. So we're gonna clean this up. Might use it as a sign in the shop, just something cool. I just thought it was pretty awesome. But we're going to walk inside here and show you what it looks like. So here it is. It's got some water. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not really climate controlled. There was an old window unit in this window. And we have some shingles missing on the roof. So you can actually kind of see like light coming through there. So that we need to fix that. But our goal here is just to tear everything out. We're gonna kind of like semi-renovate it as like a little place where people, if you can tell, we live like right off a cut-through road between two towns. And so we'll have some place for people to stop, grab some slabs, maybe grab some charcuterie boards or chattahoochery boards. They can stop and grab some stuff, and you never know, we've even kicked around the idea of having some friends. They want to put some like baked goods or something out of the garden in here, and you know, make some extra little play money or cash or something on the side. You never know what it's gonna do, but could do something. So that's what we're gonna do. It looks like my wife already took the mirror off the wall. But you can see it as a barbershop, it had like a sink. Right here, there's a mirror. This is where the stove was, right here. You see the pipe there, and then Aaron has just taken off all the stuff. But what I did notice, if you look at the outlets, they put newer wiring in here. Because look, it's got 3 wires. It's got an outlet there, got an outlet over there. So we're just getting stuff knocked out. So we're gonna show some progress here. I don't know if we're gonna do a time lapse or if we're gonna just update you every once in a while, but figured I'd bring you guys along for the journey. Peace out, Girl Scout. And now it's on to the drywall. That didn't work at all. Okay, before I make a mess. Sometimes, you know, you just want to get that aggravation out and just punch old drywall, you know? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't it make you feel good? Makes you feel powerful? There we go. Got it.
Do you want to talk about the full dimensional lumber over here?
Yeah, look at this. You can tell this thing's old. Full dimensional stud. This is a real 2 inches across. None of that 2x4 that we have now is 1.5 inches by 3.5. This is full dimensional. Okay, guys. So, a couple things. One, we wanted to have all the drywall out, but run out of time. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get everything out. Still got to make a dump run to drop all that stuff, but you know, we got most of it. We got some here. Obviously, we didn't get all the ceiling. Over here, we're gonna probably take this chimney. That'll be bye-bye. And then maybe do a window here or something like that. But we got most of it. Still need to do this side of the ceiling. And there is the spot where we have the roof leak. You can see it's a little rotten there, but everything else around it is not. So we can just kind of get rid of those couple of those boards there. We don't have to do a major repair, but temporarily, because we're running out of time. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We're just gonna get a piece of metal. I have some leftover metal from the potting shed that we demolished. Remember that video? Somewhere around in this area right here. You can click it and watch that one, but we'll use some of those roof panels to cover that temporarily. And then this was underneath the carpet. It's like the same floor that I had in my high school. I bet you if we took a floor polisher, we could probably buff it and make it shiny, but we're gonna get rid of this, and there's hardwood floor under there like pine. We're gonna refinish that, so. It's coming along.
Several months later.
So starting tomorrow, which would be Thursday, I'm gonna start working on this building. It needs a couple of things. I'm gonna show you. I gutted it already, and I have some video of that, but that was like a year ago. But we're gonna start working on this thing and really make it nice. Just a quick walk around. It's like 12 feet by 12 feet. It's like a little square. There's got a couple issues. One, this footer, or whatever you call this column, has collapsed because we have groundhogs and they've dug under, and you can see it has fallen down. You see that right there is the concrete that this was sitting on top of. So I'm gonna have to jack this side up and concrete some more stuff in there. That'll be one thing. I gotta get all this vegetation cleaned up around it. We got some vehicles driving by. You can see I have a ton of traffic that drives by, so it would be a great place for a business right up by the road. You see this one sitting like it's supposed to, and that's the one over there that fell down. There's a hole in the roof and it leaks on this corner, so we're gonna have to repair that. We're probably gonna, I don't know if we're gonna go with like some metal roofing up there or just shingles, whichever one's cheaper, but I think to match the house, we'll probably go with a metal roof. All right, so this is the inside, and you can see where that hole is. It actually doesn't look like there's too much damage, except for the roof material there, which can be easily replaced. We need to get down the ceiling material. I probably would just have vaulted ceilings. We'll just probably go straight up with this. Don't necessarily need any of this stuff. But if you guys are curious, this used to be an old barbershop. There was a sink right here, and there was an oil furnace here. They had a countertop and some stuff like that in here. But I think this will be a cool little store. And we can set up some stuff that we're using for storage right now. Look, good view sign. But it's already wired, and it has new-ish. That's a lie. It has old wiring in it, but at least it has a ground. So, but it's wired already, and electricity works and things, I think. Maybe not. Huh. But, see, we got some outlets here. Oh, it does work. So, the reason why we're doing this this video series is I just think it's a really good add-on to any business to have a storefront. From what I've noticed recently, when I'm comparing my business, which I know people say you don't do, but I noticed that businesses that are very successful have some sort of storefront. People want to come in and they want to touch the things that they're buying and feel it and see it in person. And so I think this will be a big bonus to my business. And so I want you guys to follow along with us as we build this thing. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It'll probably take a little bit of time, but we're going to get at least once a week. This series by itself, we'll post a video for this series, and that's along with all of the other tool reviews, projects, things like that. So this will be intermingled. So guys, thank you for watching, and I want you to stay along with me on this journey. It's going to be a good one. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us.